What is a typical date scenario in Kazakhstan like?
It's very male driven, I would say, the Asian culture. So usually, if a guy invites you out, he picks you up, he gives you flowers, he takes you to a nice restaurant or movies. Yeah, so it's very and like there's no question about who pays. So it's always a guy, which I don't know if it's right or not, but that's how it is in our culture.
In Azerbaijan, there's also similar, very similar, I think, because, we have the similar past with Soviet Union and, the toxic and machismo thing. But in my sister, because she went on several dates, and I remember there was a dude who gave her like 101 rose, and our apartment looked like a fucking cemetery. So and it smelled like roses like for a whole week, and we couldn't live with it. But then we were very happy when she broke up with him, and then she was going out with her current husband, who actually gave her a sturgeon. Or instead of flowers, he brought her sturgeon, and we were eating it and we were like, he's a part of the family,
Yeah,
keep
it's
him.
much more useful.
I mean, come on, would you love a man who gives you flowers, or who thinks you're a vegan, or who thinks, you gives you sturgeon? I'm going for the sturgeon one.
I like flowers, but it shouldn't be the only present.
Oh. But what's the other?
This goes like by default,
But I just love how Dinar's been lots of time in the West, but she still is like.
Yeah. No, you can't take it out of her.
But I think that's the difference between us and Germans, because I think lots of people, like in Ireland and some parts of France, people are actually, women have, and men, as a matter of fact, they have the same mentality. They love this romantic gestures. Italians, for example, they always. But one thing about Italians, they sometimes overpromise with things. They're like, "Oh fuck, it's so and so and so," and then it's very average, So.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, I speak from experience. He promised me to make me a pizza margherita, but actually at the end it was just a very small pepperoni. But it's that's why I prefer sujuk,
Oh, I love it.
It maybe not always the biggest one, but it knows how to work exactly.
Yes. It's not about the size.
I married Irish Martha though. That's what I always say.
Sounds fancy.
Martha, yes, I know, but I didn't get the passport. So,
Shit, what's the point then?
I don't know. When we were getting married and they asked me, like, would you take him? I was like, will I get a passport? They were like, no. But then we paid for a wedding cake. I had to say yes, So
Because you're the Asian.
yeah.